All right, this is a flight I had about 60 miles across the Turks Caicos Islands, resulting in an engine out where I had to make an emergency landing at the airport. So I started off in Providenciales on the south coast. I had about a 5-knot headwind. I'm flying a 21-meter Bruce Goldsmith design Luna 2 with a Scout machine with a factory R engine. Almost tripped up there, but managed to get away clean. Here's a view of the south coast of Provo. That's Long Bay Beach right there. And we've got some e-foil guys just doing their thing. Just sliding on by to say hello. And here we are at the east coast of the island. Just doing little wingovers over the mangroves here. Now I do always keep in mind that I need a place to land, so you see just right next to the marina there's a big empty lot. That's going to come into play as after I do a dive over here my engine actually cuts out. Start of the starter and just ready to go again. And here we go over Emerald Point, leaving Provo. What an amazing view this is. Again, conditions could not be any better for today. For all of you PPG pilots out there, as you can imagine, I was having a really good time up here. Absolutely breathtaking views.
Walking on the train.
Alright, here I am smack dab in the middle of North Caicos, just keeping an eye on my emergency landing options. Obviously I just passed the airport, I'll be landing there later. If you can see from the view here, I will be just out by the reef when my engine cuts out. And here's the causeway separating North Caicos from Middle Caicos. Again, absolutely breathtaking views. The videos really don't do it any justice, but you can see it's pretty epic. Still trying to get a feel for this wing. It is a newer wing, and yeah, this is what I came out here for. Let's get some good footage right over the causeway, and this is the footage that I got. So here I am over Bottle Creek. I'm about 2.5 miles, 3 miles off the coast of North Caicos. Engine just cut out, not sure why at this point. So I do spend a good portion of my glide to the airport trying to restart the engine. It does turn on just momentarily, then cuts back out. Eventually I realize I'm probably out of fuel. Not much I can do from here, but continuously try to start that engine. Actually, my flight got a little bit rowdy coming up on this cloud over here. Doesn't really show up in the video so much, but the air is a bit turbulent. I've got about a 14 knot headwind at the moment. Still making good glide. I have plenty of altitude to make it to the 3 miles to the airport. I'm cutting off the music in my headphones so I can pay attention, but as you can see, it's getting a little bit bumpy. Nothing too extreme, but still, it's distracting. Now the wind is coming from my right to my left here, not going down the runway, but coming across the runway. Still holding on to hope that I can get this machine running again and fly back to Provo. I'm currently about 25 miles away from where I took off. And here's my downwind leg. Stretching out my legs, make sure I have good circulation. Need my landing gear to work. Checking to make sure there's not a fence coming across, as that runway is not very wide. And it is still a bit windy, so I don't want to overshoot, so I come in as shallow as I can. Not the busiest airport I've ever seen. And yeah, happy to be on the ground. It's a good flight. Ended up taking me about 4 hours to make it back to Provo. Had to hitchhike to the ferry and then take the ferry back to Provo.